welcome to Notice Tonight, the show that decodes the region. Finally, a new regional party backed by the All Assam Students Union and the AJYCP, that is the Assam Jatiyotwadi Yuva Chhatra Parishad, besides other individuals, has emerged in Assam by the name of the Assam Jatiya Parishad or AJP. We are saying the new party enjoys or would enjoy the backing of the ASU and the AJYCP because the current President and General Secretary of the ASU have been saying so ever since Assam witnessed the Anti-Citizenship Amendment Act agitation about 9 months ago. Now the big question is whether the Assam Jatiya Parishad would be able to pose a real challenge to the BJP and its allies in Assam during the 2021 assembly polls, which are little more than 6 months away. Several other questions arise. If the new party is also opposed to the Congress and the AIUDF, apart from, of course, the BJP and AGP, which are the other forces left that the new party can enter into a possible alliance if needed, that is the big question. Then the people behind the AJP are saying a new regional party has emerged because the Assam Gana Parishad, the pioneering regional force that has been a direct product of the anti-foreigner uprising in Assam, has failed the people of the state. Now, how is the AJP going to be different from the AGP or the other regional parties? The BJP has already dismissed the Assam Jatiya Parishad, saying it cannot pose any threat to the ruling alliance. Besides, BJP leaders like Mr. Piyush Hazarika, who is on the show today, who is a Minister of State for Health, has accused the party of being a cut-paste party because a party by the name of the Assam Jatiya Parishad existed in 1989 and had contested the state elections in 1991. But forget the allegations. The fact remains that the emergence of AJP will certainly make the 2021 Assam elections a fight to watch out for. To discuss the issue, I am joined by Assam BJP leader and Minister of State for Health, Mr. Piyush Hazarika. Dr. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee, a key mover and shaker behind the Assam Jatiya Parishad as one of its conveners, joins me in the studio. Well-known commentator and Guwahati University professor, Dr. Nanigopal Mohanto is also with me from Guwahati. Joining me from New Delhi is former MP Mr. Kirip Chaliha, and also with me is Assam BJP Vice President Mr. Swapnanil Barua. Gentlemen, welcome to Notice Tonight. I'd like to first go to Mr. Piyush Hazarika, the BJP leader, Minister of State for Health. Mr. Piyush Hazarika, why did you decide to attack the AJP? Why did you decide to attack the Assam Jatiya Parishad on the first day itself? Because you said that it is a cut-paste party and that it is old wine in new bottle.
Yes, Wasbir, today also I am stand by my comment, what I said day before. Because this party, one party formed in the name of Assam Jatiya Parishad in 1989. So same thing happened a few days back. That's why I expressed that it is a copy-paste party, nothing else. Even we had a slogan, BJP had a slogan, Har Har Modi, Ghar Ghar Modi. So like in that way, they have said, Ghore Ghore Ami. So I don't think so they have any new vision, any new planning, any kind of new thing. I think I'd like to say Dr. Bhattacharya not to mind, but still I am stand by my comment what I said day before. And one more thing I want to add. I believe some organizations, some people try to draw the sentiment of Assamese people in the name of CAB, in the name of CAA. During that so-called agitation, what we got, it was a total destruction at large in Assam as well as in Guwahati. After that, some people tried to form a political party, and finally, AJP formed. So I think from this destruction, Assam hadn't got anything. Even in future, from this party, Assamese people is not going to get anything, or Assamese people will be not get benefited.
Okay, thanks for your opening remark. Let me go straight to you, Dr. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee. I have a lot to talk to you because yours is a new political party. Mr. Piyush Hazarika and others will have a lot of questions for you. My question first is, we will talk about your vision and other things little later. Why did you decide to name it Ahom Jatiyo Porishad? Because you were also involved in the formation of the Ahom Gana Parishad, you and Mr. Basanto Deka, both of you are conveners who were entrusted with the responsibility of launching the new party, which has already got its name. The party will take shape soon. But my question, first of all, is why did you not get a new name? Why did you decide on this name? Because there was already a party in 1989 which contested the 1991 election. They put up 6 candidates, if I am not mistaken. First of all, can you explain that?
First of all, I think the reactions of Piyush Hazarika and others from the BJP themselves show that they are second now. Because otherwise they would not have expressed these things. They are very much second at the coming of the
Let's have everybody on the
Jatiyo
screen.
Parishad. Now about the name, we invited suggestions from various quarters, from the people connected with ASU, people connected with Assam Jatiyo Jatiyo Parishad, and then also the Paramarshodata Committee, etc., etc. Then 2 things emerged. The first one is that Assam must be there in the name, and secondly, the Jatiyo must be there in the name. Then we decided that it should be Assam Jatiyo Parishad. And if you look at the latest list of registered parties of the Election Commission, you will not find this name.
Now, Ahom should be there. That was one of your considerations. Porikhod should be there. You already have the Ahom Gana Parishad. So, did you want to take advantage by making it sound like the AGP? Because there is a lot of confusion, AGP and AJP. Now it's fine.
And also BJP.
Okay.
It is AJP, then BJP.
So Piyush
If you like that.
Piyush Hazarika, he thinks that there was no party called Ahom Jatiyo Parishad now. It was a party in 1989.
30 years.
It was a party. There was a party.
There
in the
may be
name of
party,
AJP.
it does not matter. There may be a party, but it is no longer there.
Okay.
It is
According
now
to that,
defunct
according
party.
to you, it is not a matter.
It does not matter.
Okay,
I
let him
think this
matter
issue is
because-
gone. This
let him
issue is
respond.
gone already.
Let him respond.
Because you people, sorry to say, you can't think new, so you took a new old name. And one thing I would like to tell to Dr. Bhattacharya, we are not at all threatened. We are not at all threatened by the new party. We are 100% confident we'll come back with our alliance in next election. Don't worry on that.
Let's see. There is time to see that.
Okay.
Yes, but we are confident. We are confident.
Absolutely.
People of Assam is going to vote for us only.
Okay, let me go to a non-political panelist, a well-known commentator, Dr. Nonigopal Mohanto. Dr. Nonigopal Mohanto, I'm coming to you, Mr. Kirip Chalia and Mr. Swapnil Barua. Dr. Nonigopal Mohanto, are you a surprised man today? Because Ahom Gana Parishad, AGP was a direct product of the Assam agitation. AGP was formed in the Golaghat Convention in 1985. But even on that occasion, can we have everybody on the screen? Even on that occasion, the ASU did not openly support the AGP. 35 years later, what is the urgency? What is changed that the ASU and the AJYCP has been directly backing the new party? In fact, the ASU president and general secretary have been saying for the last more than 6 months that they are going to form a new political party. So, is it because BJP is a very formidable force? What do you think? What is your opinion?
Good evening, Wasbir, and to all the esteemed panelists present there and in the meet. Well, first of all, I extend my greetings and to the newly formed political party, especially to KGB sir, for having mentored the whole process, particularly at its beginning. Now, coming to the issue of ASU's proactive role in the formation of a new regional party, I do not want to go into the nomenclature debate. I believe This is not of great significance because is important, the how party unfolds itself in the days to come is more of critical importance rather than being dragged into the entire debate of nomenclature. But why? Coming to the crux of your argument, what you're saying, Wasbir Hussain, is about ASU's role. Now, why ASU is in desperate situation? Because all the basic edifice, the basic institutional fulcrum on which ASU constituted its student activity or civil society activities or articulated the cause for the people of Assam, they are depleting. They are reducing. For example, the foreigners issue number 1 has not been resolved. The 3Ds, deletion, deportation, detection, it didn't happen. It didn't fructify in the real sense of the term. The subsequent Citizenship Act, this is not the first Citizenship Act. For the benefit of the viewers, if I may say so, the 1986, 2004, all these subsequent Citizenship Acts have greatly diluted the basic foundation of Assam Accord. And the final nail was laid by the CAA 2019. So then again, Clause 6 committee, in which you were also an esteemed partner, member of this committee, that also did not, it hasn't seen its light of the day. And finally was NRC, which is one of the most important ideological platform of ASU and the figure which ultimately we found didn't meet the expectation of ASU. So therefore, the basic institutional fulcrum, the ideological premise on the basis of which ASU formed its basis since its inception, they're all shrinking. So now this is a very desperate attempt of ASU to critical intervention, and that is why I believe, although I expected a little bit, preparation, maybe from, nevertheless, I wish my all greetings to the newly formed. For having ventured politically.
I'll come back to you.
I think I like to point out one thing.
Yes.
In 1985 also, behind the formation of AGP, it was ASU. Because there were 2 national conventions convened by ASU which decided upon AGP. That time also ASU was behind formation of AGP, and this time also, of course jointly ASU.
Sir, do you think AGP failed?
No, Wasbir. But the point is that is the dilemma of ASU, because the very foundation, election is not about good wishes. Election is not about the people are with me, the people will come lock, stock, barrel with us. It's about population dynamics. The population that you had in 1985, there is a structural change today what we have in Assam. So therefore, ASU's intervention in 1985 is, I would like to argue, is structurally different from what you have today in 2020. Thank you.
Okay. Now, before coming once again, yes, before coming to Mr. Kirip Chalia, and Swapnil Borwa, Mr. Piju Hazarika, I'll come back to you, Dr. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee. Mr. Piju Hazarika, the pioneering regional party, that is the Assam Gana Parishad, is a partner of your party, that is the BJP. It's part of the BJP-led alliance. Now, with the coming of the new party, that is the Assam Jatiyo Parishad, whatever is the election result, that is a different issue. But do you think that it has made a triangular contest in Assam? The BJP alliance on one side, Congress, AIUDF on the other, and the regional party like AJP on the other side.
I don't think so. I don't think so. There will be a triangular contest. We'll come back. I think Congress and AIUDF will be our nearest rival. I don't think so. So that these new parties will come to fight. To fight. Again, I'm saying BJP is confident. With our alliance, will come back. We have done a lot of work under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal. We have done a lot of work for the poor people of the state. We have done a lot of work for the people of our village. So I am confident enough. We have done a lot in the health sector. We have done a lot in roads and communication, particularly in PWD. We have brought Atal Amrit Abhijan.
Okay.
We have brought Ayushman Bharat. We have done. We have given Vidya pension. Old age pension.
These are not the things done by the BJP.
Lot of things we have done.
These are things done by the Assam government with the people's money.
Now we are going to introduce Arunodaya scheme, which would be a largest scheme in our country.
Right.
So
Now,
I believe with this poor people, pro people, poor people schemes, we are coming back to the power.
okay.
One more thing I want to add: we have done a lot for Assamese people. We have done a lot for the Assamese people, Khilonjia people. So I am confident we are coming back in next election.
Okay, let me turn to you, Mr. Kirip Chaliha, joining me from New Delhi. Thank you very much, Mr. Kirip Chaliha. You know, the Congress Party, right from even before the name of this Assam Jatiya Parishad was announced 2 days ago, the Congress Party has been openly saying that we are ready for an alliance with the ASU-backed political party. But the leaders of the AJP, Assam Jatiya Parishad, as well as the All Assam Students Union are saying that there is no question of any track with the Congress. Now, the Assam Jatiya Parishad is opposed to the BJP and the AGP, obviously. They are opposed to the Congress and the AIUDF. Now, they are contesting the 2021 elections. Do you think that they will only split the regional party votes and benefit BJP on one side and the Congress on the other? Is this assessment, do you buy this assessment?
Well, I have to tell you about two difficulties. First of all, I didn't hear who was speaking where because the audio was very bad.
Okay, but answer my question.
I don't know. So I have to speak only. I answer only what you are asking.
Yeah.
Now, a new political party has come, and I welcome Krishna Gopal Mohantoda and Mohantoda.
Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee.
At least they are coming out in the open now.
Please look straight.
They were the brain behind all the regional formation and all the regional movements. But they are always in the shadow. Now they are coming up, and we'd like to fight them. We'll have good opportunity to fight them now. But we'll come to it little later.
But
now,
your
you
party,
have said
your
that,
party
that
president.
You have said I think you are.
Mr. Kirip Chaliha, can you look straight?
See, I am not bothered about what I am not bothered about who is saying what, because the party has just been formed now. So I am not bothered about who is saying what, in which party, which political leader is saying what. A party has come into being. My first reaction is that I am happy that the same people who have tried with various experimentation of regional party, like Assam Gana Parishad, the earlier formations also, and various other formations have now come into a political platform, into the front. And they will have a lot of things to answer and a lot of things to tell us, and also to solve. That's welcoming.
Okay.
Secondly, I think it is too premature. The eggs are just been hatched. Now you have to wait to see how they develop. To say that they are going to damage this political party or that political party, I think it is a premature thing. Let us see now. The fight will be open very soon.
Okay.
The election fight will be open. Maybe there will be more political parties. How do you know that this is the? You talked about a triangular fight. No, there may be a quadrangular fight.
Okay,
there may be more people in the coming out into the open.
Hold your thoughts.
You can't predict.
Kirip Chaliha, I said triangular contest. I am only talking about broad formations. I am not ruling out the fact that there will be more political parties. Anyway, I'll come back to you. But Dr. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee, the same question that I asked Kirip Chaliha, you have emerged on the scene to fight the BJP. AGP is an alliance partner of the BJP. The Congress has offered you an alliance. Congress is even now ready to have you. Bripun Bora, the Congress president, has said, we'll wait till the last moment for Assam Jatiya Parishad to come and join us. Now, my point is, you are opposed to the BJP alliance, you are opposed to the Congress AUDF. Now, are you going to fight the elections on your own? Are you going to have an alliance with the regional parties? Otherwise, AJP runs the risk of splitting the regional party votes, and that is obviously going to benefit the BJP and the Congress.
What we have said, what we have suggested to ASU and AJYCP is that there should be no track with all India parties and communal parties. That is one thing. Secondly, we said that we want a united regional front.
Okay.
The mechanism will have to be worked out. This party, Assam Jatiya Parishad, will be formed formally in November. So after that, the mechanism will have to be worked out how to form a united regional front. There's still time. It is a bit premature to talk about
Sir,
it now.
I would like to question. Hello.
Yes,
I'd like
go
to
ahead.
ask one question.
Go ahead.
What
Piju
is your
Hazarika, go ahead.
stand? What is your stand on CAB today?
What is the?
What is your
What
stand
is your
on
stand on
Citizenship
CAB?
Amendment Act?
CAB today. CAA today.
We are thoroughly against it, and
Yeah.
and we do not
But
want
I
it to
heard,
be
if I am
implemented in Assam.
sir, I say one thing. I want to add to it. That day I heard.
And that is the great betrayal of the people of Assam by the BJP and also the AGP. And that is why AGP has betrayed the cause of Assam. BJP has betrayed the cause of Assam.
Let me finish. That day I heard, if I am not wrong, Lurinjyoti Gogoi said, how can a regional political party send a national act? Right? And I haven't seen. I heard Lurinjyoti Gogoi said like this. What is your opinion on that?
What he has said is technically very correct, that unless the
Yeah.
government of India wants, we cannot do it. But what
Then
we
you
want
can-
is that
but-
we do
but
not
this-
want
this
its
political
implementation
party
in
formed
Assam.
in the name of
It is-
CAB.
no,
It's very clear, Dr. Piju Hazarika, Dr. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee is saying
Yes.
they are opposed to
Yes.
the CA and they do not want
Yes.
its implementation
So
in
what is
Assam.
the meaning of a
It is-
formation?
it is
What
not
the meaning of
implemented-
formation
Let him
of a political party in the name of destruction of Guwahati, in the name of destruction of Assam?
Those things are irrelevant. No, we were not behind that. There were some, because I think it is your responsibility. The government has failed to control the
agitation
mob.
was led by
It
this
is the government's
agitation was led by
responsibility.
ASU.
The government has failed to control the mob. And that is
Sir,
why all these
sir,
things have
please
happened.
let me finish, sir. Please let me finish. This agitation was led by ASU, and it was concluded by a destruction, total destruction.
Agitation
At
was
last.
peaceful. Agitation was completely non-violent.
People
And it
our
is the
memory is
failure on
is
the
not so
part of
short.
the Assam government
No,
to
people
control
had
the
seen,
situation.
Assamese people had seen the consequences of this agitation. What we had gone through.
We have not done
Agitators
anything.
were-
What we want is that we want
agitators
this,
came to destroy
like
the
in the other northeastern states, CA is not being implemented. In the sixth schedule area, CA is not being implemented. In the borderland territorial area, CA is not being implemented. We also want that it should not be implemented in Assam.
Okay, okay, that is your stand. Now, the breaking news at this point in time, Dr. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee is saying that the new political party will be launched in November, but the bigger news is that the Assam Jatiya Parishad wants a united regional front. That means the Assam Jatiya Parishad, immediately after it is formed or even from now on, they will be working to unite the other regional political parties in the state. Now, Dr. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee, can you identify today, because there is only 6, I am coming to you, Swapnil Barua and Piju Hazarika. Today we have got at least only 6 months. Now, which are some of the regional parties? Are you depending on ASU to get you a deal with the ethnic groups or ethnic political parties?
I think again I have to point out that Assam Jatiya Parishad is formed at the will of ASU and AJYCP. So they will definitely help it. And leaders from ASU and AJYCP are already, some leaders have already resigned from them and joined the Assam Jatiya Parishad. I think others will come after.
Leaders from ASU have already resigned.
Yeah, some leaders have already resigned and they have joined it. And then after their conferences in October, more of them will come and join.
That will include the President Dipanko Nath and the General Secretary Lurinjyoti Gogoi, isn't it?
I cannot predict at this moment.
Okay.
Let their general conferences be over, then we will know the actual situation.
Okay. So ASU is going to help you unite with the ethnic
Was
Help
Vida,
you
one
with-
more question.
This is the party constituted by ASU and
Wasbir, one more
AJYCP.
question
So-
I have.
so, Piju
Wasbir,
Hazarika-
one more question I have.
No, Piju Hazarika, I have a very specific question. Now, Dr. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee has once again said what we have been hearing from a very long time. He said that this political party is formed and backed at the behest of the ASU and the AJYCP. Now, many people are now questioning whether the ASU is fast losing its non-political character.
See, ASU is a political. Always ASU has political character. What I have seen 1991, I think in 1991 election, I was in class 9. I had seen a poster in my village. I did see a poster in my village. It was written not to give vote to Congress. it was written not to vote to Congress, but in spite of that, Congress came to the power in 1991.
I think ASU has helped BJP also at one time.
I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say that. But what I'm saying, ASU always is a political organization. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharya sir said that ASU was the behind in the formation of AGP. And today
ASU is actually
behind.
not behind. ASU and YCP formed this party. No, it is not behind
it is
or it is not
directly,
backing. It is not backing.
It is Dr.
You
Krishna
know
Gopal
better.
Bhattacharya,
But
it is directly formed by the ASU and the AJYCP.
ASU and
Bhattacharya, sir.
AJYCP, they
Sir,
took
I
a
have a
decision
question
to
to
constitute
you.
a political
Sir,
party.
I have
So
a
they
question to
gave
you.
the responsibility to us.
Okay,
Bhattacharya, sir, I have a question to you.
carry on.
We read in newspaper, we had seen in TV that there was a Paramarhodata committee led by Krishna Gopal Bhattacharya, Bohanto Deka, as well as Jahnu Borua, Prithvi Raj, etc. Now, what is their stand? Where they are? Jahnu Borua,
Jahnu Borua has already formed. Jahnu Borua has already formed a new political party by the name of Honjukto Ansolik Dol Ahom. That is the name of the political party which was launched on 25th of August in Tezpur. So Jahnu Borua is not with your group now.
No, Jahnu Borua is with our group. He attended both the meetings of the Paramarsh.
No, he has been
sidelined.
I heard he has been sidelined. If I am not wrong,
no,
let
me expand a little bit. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharya, you said that the party will be formed in November, and United Regional Front, to form a United Regional Front is one of your main objectives because you want to be a serious player in 2021. So does it mean that you have realized the fact that without having an umbrella alliance with regional forces, because you said that you are not going to align with any national political party, so you have realized that Ahom Jatiya Parishad has realized it will be extremely difficult to battle the BJP-led alliance without forming an alliance of the regional parties. Let us be very plain.
Not only the BJP-led alliance, we will also fight the Congress EUMF if there is an alliance.
So which according to you is your bigger rival?
Bigger rival obviously will be the ruling party, no? Ruling party will be the bigger rival. Because they have all the resources in their hand, and they have the propaganda message, they have the government machinery. So
we have extreme
obviously
support
they
of
will be the
Assamese
bigger.
people.
Okay. Yes, Pijus, you were saying something.
We have extreme support of Assamese people. That is the threat for them. Any political party. Every political party, even new or old, all know that BJP has a lot of strength. Assamese people are supporting BJP, will support BJP. So they are threatened. So that's why BJP is the arch rival of all political party.
Okay, let me before I go for a break, let me go to Dr. Nonigopal Mohanto. We'll get the line back with Dr. Nonigopal Mohanto very quickly. Mr. Swapnanil Barua, I'm sorry because you have another political leader of your party, a minister on the program. So I apologize for not coming to you. But question is, Swapnanil Barua, what do you think about the organizational structure? A political party, to win elections, you need a solid organizational structure. While the BJP has already almost completed one term, you have a solid organizational base in Assam. You were able to defeat the Congress in 2016. So, whereas the new political party, Ahom Jatiya Parishad, will have to depend on the ASU cadres. So, do you think you have a clear edge there, or how do you look at it? Because ASU is also a mass-based mass-based student organization. Don't forget that.
I think, Wasbir, what has happened is that you have stolen the words what I wanted to say. And I think organizationally we are all prepared now, and definitely we have the greatest advantage so far as organization is concerned. But that is not the issue which which is disturbing me, or rather is what is the most important issue which I'm getting a feedback which is slightly disturbing me, but then...
Carry on, you carry on. Don't bother about that, you carry on.
What I'm trying to say is that I see with the new party a shift of the goalpost of a problem which is more than a century old. It was in 1916 that the British, before the Congress or any political party was there in there in Assam. In Assam, the British introduced the line system because of the swarms of immigrants that came in. And ever since then, the whole political fight of Assam has been to check this immigration that has happened in Assam. You know, you have to notice the developments, political developments in by 1920, the Muslim League had organized itself here. In 1935, they had been able to put up the chief minister.
Let us not go so far back as 1916 and 20. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Hold your thoughts.
No, why I'm telling you this is that, that we are now shifting the goalpost from the main issue which is confronting Assam. That is to take care of the illegal migrants which are there in Assam and how we are going to tackle it. I think there is a diversion which the new party is trying to bring in and say that, you know, that is not the main issue. There are some other issues which are of more importance.
Let me turn to Dr. Nanigopal Mohanto. We have the line to Nanigopal Mohanto. We'll go for a short break. Don't go away. I'll be right back. And when I come back, I'll talk to Mr. Kirip Chalia, Mr. Piju Sajorika, Dr. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee, Dr. Nanigopal Mohanto. We are trying to fix the line. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Dr. Nanigopal Mohanto, we missed you for a few minutes. Now, Dr. Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee has said that, one of the objectives of the new party, that is the Assam Jatiya Parishad, is to achieve or try to form a united regional front. He has officially said it on the program now that they will be trying to form a united regional front. Now, who could be the possible allies? Is the Assam Jatiya Parishad banking on the ASU because the ASU is having a discussion with the 30 Janagostia organizations, 30 ethnic organizations because the AGP is out, the Honmilito Anchalik Dal Assam, the party formed by Arup Barbara is one which is available. There are two political parties in the Bodo heartland. One of them can be with the AJP. So what is your assessment? Because BJP is a formidable force and now the Congress and AIUDF is also going to pose some kind of a challenge.
Well, to answer that question, this is too early, but nevertheless, it's a hypothetical interpretation.
No, he has said, Nanigopal Mohanto, the Krishna Gopal Bhattacharjee has said that one of the objectives of the AJP is to form a united regional front because they want to put up a serious fight in 2021.
Well, Wasbir, yes, they may have a great desire, but if you look at the empirical level, now if you look at look at the Bodos, both the front, whether it is Hagrama BPF or even Pramod Boro, they are having discussion with BJP, and you do not have. Well, I do not know what what happens, but apparently it looks like they're with BJP. Then if you look again missing Ganashakti Parishad, they're with BJP. In Karbi Anglong, there is no such regional front that can challenge any established political dispensation as of today. So what are the other regional parties do you have? And my question to KGB sir, we popularly call him KGB. Sir, what is the basic, what is your areas what are you looking for? I mean, if you can divide Assam into north, south, then again upper Assam, lower Assam or northern Assam, what are the basic approach that you try to achieve? Because I do not see any regional other political parties. Barak Valley, okay. I mean, what is the basis? Now, if you look at, for example, I made an analysis of the upper Assam state. Upper Assam, because
No,
you are
let him
basic
respond.
ideological
Dr.
flank is
Nanigopal Mohanty,
anti-caste.
let KGB respond actually to your question. Yes.
At this moment, Professor Nanigopal Mohanty has rightly said that it is a bit premature, and I do not like to spell out everything for the new party, because our responsibilities are very limited. We have been given the task of forming the initial party, then there will be a conference in November when the party will be actually constituted. So let it then decide what will be its allies, or whether there will be any allies, how it will organize in the Brahmaputra Valley, Barak Valley, or in the say Karbi Anglong, or in the say Bodoland area. It will decide. No, at this moment, I do not like to spell out everything for the new party.
So-
let the party be formed first.
So, I am coming to you, Mr. Piyush Hazarika, but Dr. Nanigopal Mohanty has asked a question. Dr. Nanigopal Mohanty has been asking, basically saying that, AGP is with the ruling formation and Ganasakti is with the ruling formation. Karbi Anglong, there is not a major, non-BJP political formation right now. But my question is the Assam Jatiya Parishad also expecting to give birth to other ethnic political forces and then join hands with them? Dr. Krishna Gopal Bachcharji.
No, we are not going to do that. We will try to first expand our base to all the areas. Already people are reacting very positively to that. And then we will try to work out some form of arrangement with the existing regional forces.
Okay. Now, Mr. Piyush Hazarika, I'm coming back to you, Dr. Nanigopal Mohanty. Mr. Piyush Hazarika, do you think that 2021 election is going to be a lot different from the 2016 election? I'm asking.
I
you
don't
this-
think
no,
so.
No, let me
I do
finish.
say-
Let me finish the question. In 2016, Congress and AIUDF fought separately. In 2021, they have united. Now, in 2021, you also have a new political party which is openly backed by the ASU and the AJYCP. So, is the fight going to be a little more tougher for the BJP?
I don't think so, Wasbir. In Lok Sabha election, there was no candidate, no AIUDF candidate in Nagaon. No AIUDF candidate was in Silchar, as well as in Koliabur. Spite of that, our alliance got in spite of that, our alliance got a lead in 82 assembly segment. This will only happen, right? If there is an alliance between Congress and AIDF, and always I'm saying this is also a betrayal by Congress to the Assamese people, alliancing with AIDF. So even some Congress people are going to vote in support of BJP in next election. Again, today I am saying this new political party will not be able to do anything. We will have fight with Congress and AIDF, and we'll come back. BJP and our alliance with AGP, BPF, Ganasakti will come back to the power, no doubt about it.
Okay, that is quite optimistic there. The BJP leader, Mr. Piyush Hazarika, quite optimistic.
We are confident.
Absolutely. Let me go to Mr. Kirip Chalia.
It's not optimistic, it is realistic.
Yeah, Mr. Kirip Chalia, the coming together of the Congress and AIUDF for the 2021 elections and the emergence of the Assam Jatiya Parishad on the other hand, do you think in politics, as they say, in politics anything can happen? Today, the ASU will be helping the formation of the new political party. No, let me complete. ASU will be helping in the formation of the new political party, but once the new political party is formed, they are free to strike alliances. Ultimately, are you laughing, Mr. Kirip Chalia, because you are thinking that ultimately the Assam Jatiya Parishad will have to have an alliance with your party, that is the Congress? Are you laughing because of that?
No, that it cannot do, because the Paramarsa Data Committee has said that there should be no
I'm not
alliance
laughing
with all
because
India
of that
parties.
But
only.
Kirip Chalia may be hoping.
Let Kirip Chalia hope.
Kirip Chalia may be hoping at the prospect of the new party siding with him.
Can I
Please.
No. I think somebody talked about my hopes. I think those people who are hoping now, they should hope better. I have a few questions, but which are coming up now. In view of the questions that you raised, I have a few questions to ask. I mean, like people might ask, Krishna Gopalda, that why limited responsibility? When will you take complete responsibility? For the total disastrous failure and letting down of the regional forces, disintegration of the regional forces, and the fact that after so many years, again you have to come back to form another regional formation. What was your responsibility? What was the responsibility of many of your seniors? Is it again what? Aiming for the sky and again vanishing in between? Number one.
Let him respond.
Number two, are you coming here to play only a peripheral force? To be a peripheral force? Only a peripheral force, either with BJP or us? Either with BJP or us? Can you give us a solemn assurance that you will stay pure like this? You will be a purist party?
Okay.
Number three.
Let him respond.
Number three, one more question. Are you going to concentrate fully on CAB, or are you going to talk against corruption? Are you going to talk about extremism? What will be your stand? You have to make all this clear first.
Okay.
And above all, you must show that you are different from others. You are not hankering for power. Now, what is happening is, it looks like every regional formation is hankering for power, and you are just going to distribute powers to by piggy banking on various national parties. How do you negate that? I mean, I am not attacking you. I have greatest respect for you. But give us some solace to the people who are genuinely regional. You can count me out. I am not
hold on. Let him respond. Three questions to you. I think these are very important questions which you have to clarify to the people of Assam. Now, you and Mr. Basanto Deka and others were responsible for giving birth to the AGP because you were part of the think tank even in 1985. 35 years later, the same people are again the think tank which is giving birth to a new political party, regional party, that is the Ahom Jatiya Parishad. Now, Kirip Chalia is asking why now again? Number one. Number two, are you going to be pure? That means Kirip Chalia's question
failed. Are they failed?
That question.
Failed forming AGP?
Let him answer. Yes, that is part of it.
Are they failed forming AGP?
Now, second question is, are you going to be regional? Are you going to stick to your words? And are you going to talk only about Ka, or you are going to raise other issues? Please respond, Krishna.
I have a question, Wasbir.
First of all,
okay, you add your question very quickly.
I do have a question. Very
quickly, add your question.
Sir, have you failed forming AGP? That's why you are forming a new political party?
That is also a relevant question.
Yeah.
That is a very relevant. Let Krishna,
let
KGB respond.
Yeah, I will talk about all this.
Let KGB respond, please. I'll come back to...
First of all, AGP has completely failed.
One more question.
No more question. No more question now. Let KGB respond. Sorry.
First of all,
let KGB respond.
You two failed.
First of all, AGP has completely failed, and people have failed that AGP has been taken over by the BJP.
You two failed.
Because in the last election itself,
sir,
the AGP's manifesto has been almost dictated by BJP. That is one thing.
You were behind.
And secondly, during the Ka movement, AGP's stand was never clear. It spoke against it, but its actions are quite opposite. For example, say Birendra Prasad Boisho gave a very good lecture in Rajya Sabha against Ka, but when it came to voting, he voted for Ka. That means the BJP must have instructed AGP that let him say anything he likes against Ka. But then finally he would have to vote for Ka. That is one thing.
Yeah.
And then the AGP has made a great show of coming out of the alliance, remaining there for a few days, then again came back and joined the alliance. So people are very much tired of these activities. And people feel that AGP has completely failed.
So let me intervene.
Yeah.
That means, are you a sad man today that a party that you gave birth to, you helped formation in 1985, has totally failed?
Are you a failed man?
Again, no, I am not a failed man.
Sir,
I did not give birth to the party. Again, that AGP was given birth to by ASU through national conferences. There are two national conventions.
Sir,
and those two conventions gave birth to AGP. I think you should go back to history. It is not very far, no? It was in 1985. Then you will see the things.
So, but are you upset at the fact that the party you helped form, that is the AGP, you are part of the think tank, has failed the people of Assam?
Not only me, but people of Assam are upset. No, people of Assam are upset with
So,
AGP.
how can you assure today that the Ahom Jatiya Parishad will not be like AGP? My question is, how is it going to be different from the AGP? What are the issues that it is going to take? It is a lot of people are saying, including Mr. Piju Hazarika, that it is
Now,
old
new
wine
wine
in
in
new
new
bottle.
bottle.
Yeah, let me say.
Let him respond.
Let me also answer one of the questions raised by Sri Karib Saliha. The Paramarsa Data Committee has given a complete report to ASU and AJYCP. They have released to the press only the political part of it. We have given certain recommendations on economic front. We have given certain recommendations on the social front. We have given certain recommendations on the education front, etc., etc. It's a very big report, and the party will have to follow all this. And there will be now, because there will be now checks and balances on the Assam Jatiya Parishad, so that it does not go the AGP way. There will be some checks and balances. Its constitution is being written, and these will be into the written into the constitution, and there will be checks and balances. There will be some role for the parent organizations and some role for the Paramarsa Data Committee.
Okay. Dr. Piju Hazarika, and Dr. Nanigopal Monta, I'm coming to you in a minute.
There is one point here, is
Yeah.
that possibly the political resolution has been dictated by the AJYCP and the ASU, and the Paramarsa Data Committee has only given flesh to it. There has been
This
no
is again a
inputs
wrong
from the
impression. No?
Paramarsa Data Committee so far
Paramarsa
as
Data
the
Committee has
political
written the
resolution is
resolution and
concerned.
gave it to ASU and AJYCP, not the other way around.
So he has clarified it's not the other way around. So, Mr. Piju Hazarika, what will the BJP strategy be to go for more alliances with the ethnic political party? Because you already
No,
have.
we have alliance with BPF. We have alliance with Rabha Jotha Monsa.
I know.
We have alliance with TMPK. So already we have.
But are you going for? My question was. My question is. Are you going for more?
We need no political.
Are you going for more alliances now?
As of now, we are okay with our alliance partners, and we are confident also. If it is needed, we will definitely think. Our leadership will definitely think. But as of now, I am again saying that we are enough. We have enough. We have enough capacity to come back to the power, and we are confident we'll come back in 2021 election.
Dr. Nanigopal Mohanto, how do you see this emergence? What kind of an impact is it going to have in 2021? Because BJP is the ruling party. It is quite natural to expect them to be so optimistic about coming back to power. It's fine. But election is elections. At the end of the day, it is the people who vote. But you have assessments. But what is your assessment? Is it AJP's emergence on the scene, is it going to have any impact, or do you think it will have no impact?
Well, while extending my greetings and all best wishes to the party, but I must say certain things very loud and clear. Number one, if the party is launched in November, practically they would not have 3 months around to penetrate among the masses, which I believe is a very short period of time to get the mandate of the people. Number one, for the system that we have, the parliamentary democracy is known as first past to the post system. This numbers count. Where the numbers will come from? Now again, talking about CAA. If I can be a devil's advocate and I can ask you or to know the opinion of our KGB sir, CAA had no impact in Panchayat election, number one. Number two, CAA didn't have much impact on the parliamentary election 2019. Most of the ethnic groups of Assam today, or the nationalities like the tea garden groups, the Nepali Hindus, the Bengali Hindus, the ethnic, the Badus, the Karbis, or even the Missing or the Ravas, the kind of euphoria that it should have been is not there with them. That is number two. And thirdly, if you look at the demography, because in order to win an election, you need 3 or 4 important things. One is, organization. Secondly is mobilization. Third is population dynamics. Fourth is wave. Do you have any wave that on the basis of which you want to fight election? There is no such wave, number one. Number two, we are talking about AGP. AGP has failed amongst many other things. It's also because of the changing population dynamics, Wasbir. There are about 18 electoral constituencies in Assam that AGP has lost, not because of its lack of organizing capacity, not because of leadership, but because of changing population dynamics. Whether our new party has taken that factor into account or not.
Let Dr. KGB answer. I'm running short of time.
Now, what I'm trying to say is that what the Assam, they are adopting a very Puritan approach. I have all, good wishes for KGB, sir. They have done this role in 1985.
Let Dr. KGB respond.
Assam has
we have very
changed.
little time.
We do not have that
Noni, we have very little
structure.
time. Let Professor KGB respond very quickly. I'm coming back to you, Piju Hazarika.
I must congratulate Professor Nanigopal Mahanta for his academic exercise. But this is academic, the actual situation is quite different. And yeah, time may be short, but short time may be also an advantage. We'll have to work out that way. And other things we'll take into account, and the party is coming into being in November, and 3 months, 4 months, I think will be sufficient for it. And I think about the things Piju Hazarika has said, I think Piju Hazarika's estimates are maybe too much optimistic, because now the BJP's popularity is not that level of the earlier election. No, it has gone throughout the country. Throughout the country now, BJP stocks are going down. Even Prime Minister Modi's popularity has gone down.
Sir, who will lead AGP? Who will lead AGP?
Who will lead AJP?
You will come to know about it in November.
Okay. Yet to decide.
Okay.
In November, the party's conference will be there. No?
Kirip Chalia, you wanted to say something. 20 seconds to you. I'm running short of time. Yes, Kirip Chalia.
Yes, less than 20 seconds. Whether in this next election, AGP, the AJP, Krishna Gopal's party will run for 100 meters or 40 meters. It looks like they are starting at 40 meters. How they are going to cover the next 60 meters, we have to see. They may end up running only 10 meters.
Right. Yes, Piju Hazarika, final comments.
I had already confrontation started, tussles started. Who will lead the party? Is it wrong or correct? What is your sir?
Who will lead the party? Because the party will be formally constituted in November. Then we will know the
confrontation started.
He is asking, there is already a contest, there is already a race for the leadership, and there is already a confrontation.
There is no race, there is no contest.
So he has denied, Mr. Piju Hazarika,
has
denied
that
there is
this is all speculation.
I have run completely out of time. I'd like to thank, this is not the last word, we'll have to continue with this exercise. I thank my panelists, Piju Hazarika, Kirip Chalia, Dr. Nanigopal Mahanta, Dr. Krishna Gopal Mahanta, and Mr. Swapnanil Barua for being on the show. And I'd like to request you to be present as and when you are available in the coming days. And thank the viewers for watching this engaging discussion on the new political developments in Assam ahead of the 2021 elections, which of course is definitely going to be an election worth watching. On that note, I end this edition of Northeast Tonight. Good night and goodbye.